Folks, it's time for the daily poem. As you know, every day I write a poem since lockdown, based on requests from the people who watch my show. A couple of days ago, the request was for a poem about wigs. I didn't want to do that. I said, wigs, I can't write a poem about wigs. Give me something a bit, poety to write a poem about. Someone said, oh, sausages. I thought, oh yeah, that's better than wigs. But I've promised to do it. So I decided to write a poem about sausages and wigs. Yeah, anyway, here it goes. Sausages and wigs, my story. I left the house the other day to start my daily commute, and the central line was heaving, so I took a different route. Luckily, I got a seat opposite this bloke, an old distinguished gent whose clothes were all bespoke. But there was something off about him, and then suddenly it twigged. This upstanding old gentleman was in fact wearing a wig. And when I say a wig, I don't mean a toupee, one of those little ones to cover the bald of the grey. No, this was a full-on syrup, complete with massive curls, the kind you'd see on Annie or other little girls. So I tried to read my paper just so I didn't stare, until that was I noticed something dangling from his hair. I couldn't be absolutely clear, but I thought, hang on just a minute. He's left the house not only with a wig, but it's got a sausage in it. I pondered for a moment, not knowing what to do, but then I thought, well, Jerry, you'd want to be told if it happened to you. So I leant across to where he sat and I tapped him on the shoulder. He looked back at me and said, yes, thanks, I know, but I'd run out of heated rollers. I said, mate, it's a sausage and it keeps touching your face. He said, well, it was either that or not have my hair in place. I took that as an answer. I didn't mention it again. Sat back and watched more commuters get on and off the train. The train continued its journey, and then at King's Cross Station, a passenger got on the train with two great big Alsatians. I looked at the bloke. I feared the worst. I knew this could be bad. I wasn't sure if he'd noticed. The Alsatians certainly had. The dogs were snarling and barking. The passengers were scared. All because this idiot had bangers in his hair. But he just seemed oblivious while reading his Independent, sitting there with his pretend hair, complete with curls resplendent. I said, hey mate, have a look. You'll soon be someone's dinner. Take your bloody sausage off and throw it out the window. He said, not bloody likely, this isn't over yet. And he reached into his briefcase and he pulled out a baguette. I said, if you don't do something soon, they'll cause no end of damage. And with this, he took his sausage out and made himself a sandwich. I looked with incredulity as he began his meal, and luckily the dogs got off at Harrow on the Hill. Although flustered, he finished his snack, then turned and said to me, I thought I'd learned every lesson from my years in this industry. There are many important things in life, but make sure you always take care. Never ever leave the house with your breakfast in your hair. I also learned a lesson that day, one I'll never forget. If the central line is busy, just wait around for the next. Thank you.